learn or learn? Are they the same? Is one better? Let's find out. Hello, this is the Pronunciation Lounge, where we teach you everything you need to know about pronunciation in 3 steps. Hear, recognize, and produce natural pronunciation when speaking English. Hi, Georgie.
Hi, Beth. What are we looking at in this episode?
Today, we are looking at the sound that is in a lot of accents, like most North American and Scottish accents.
Okay, An accent with this sound is called a rhotic accent. And Beth, remember we've got our bonus tip, so make sure you stick around to the end to hear what it is. Okay, let's start with step 1, hearing.
We're going to listen to an architect called Michael Ramage talking about schools made of wood. And while you listen, answer this question. What does he say is good about schools made from wood?
There is some compelling evidence to show that children in schools made of wood learn better. They have greater concentration, lower stress, lower heartbeats.
He says children learn better, have greater concentration, lower stress levels, lower heartbeats. Lots of benefits.
Yes, that's right. Okay, now listen again, and this time, where do you think he is from?
Greater concentration, lower stress, lower heartbeats.
Okay, so he has a slight North American accent, but lots of people have this accent and it doesn't always mean they're from North America. What I do know is that he has a rhotic accent.
Yes, so someone with a rhotic accent pronounces the r or sound wherever the letter R appears in a word, whereas in other accents you don't always hear it. Now listen to Michael again, and this time listen for the sound, especially at the end of the word lower and greater.
Greater concentration, lower stress, lower heartbeats. Greater concentration, lower stress, lower heartbeats.
Yes, this sound is common in most North American accents and some accents from the British Isles too, like Scottish, Irish, and even some Caribbean accents. So, because we hear it a lot, it's important that you're able to recognize it. And you might even want to have this sound in your own accent too.
So let's move on to step 2, recognizing these sounds.
Okay, let's listen to some words with the letter R. I'll say them twice and you listen and see if you can hear the difference in pronunciation. Learn, learn, better, better, greater, greater.
Okay, so the first was your own accent and the second was with a rhotic accent. So you sounded a bit North American. I can hear the sound in the middle of learn, and I heard it at the end of better and greater.
Exactly right. You're from the north of England, Beth, and I'm from the south of England, and neither of us have this rhotic accent. That means we don't pronounce the R at the end of words, like in better, or between a vowel and a consonant, like in learn.
But we do pronounce the letter R or the R sound at the start of a word, like read, or in the middle of a word between 2 vowels, like in carrot. Now we're going to listen to 4 speakers. How many of them have a rhotic accent?
Children in schools made of wood learn better. They have greater concentration and lower stress levels.
Children in schools made of wood learn better. They have greater concentration and lower stress levels.
Children in schools made of wood learn better. They have greater concentration and lower stress levels.
Children in schools made of wood learn better. They have greater concentration and lower stress levels.
Okay, I think I heard 2 rhotic accents. The last 2 speakers had this rhotic accent. One sounded North American, the other maybe Scottish?
Children in schools made of wood learn better. They have greater concentration and lower stress levels.
Children in schools made of wood learn better. They have greater concentration and lower stress levels.
That's right. Yeah, there were 2. Good. Okay, so now we can recognize the sound. Let's move on to step 3, produce.
So, Beth, how do we pronounce this sound?
Well, the tongue needs to move backwards in our mouth and up. So let's practice with the word or. That's O-R. Or. In mine and Georgie's accent, our tongue stays flat. Or.
Really focus on the position of your tongue in your mouth. Let's try together. Listen and repeat. Or.
Let's practice a rhotic accent together and really think about how your tongue moves. Listen and repeat. Learn. Learn better. Greater. Greater concentration. Lower. Lower stress.
Remember, the most important thing about pronunciation is that people can understand you. And just because we're speaking in our accents doesn't mean it's the right accent for you. There isn't a right or wrong accent.
Yes, if you say learn or learn, both are good. Just practice whatever comes naturally to you. Now, Georgie, what was the bonus tip you mentioned earlier?
Ah, yes, the bonus tip. Very exciting. It's a way to help you know when to use the rhotic R. Just look for words with the letter R at the end of a word or in between a vowel and a consonant, like these.
And practice these words in front of a mirror to see how your lips and tongue move when making this sound. Practice makes perfect, or should I say perfect?
Ah, Beth, that was perfect. So now you're better at recognizing and producing the sound.
And that's it from us. For more on how wood can help create a calmer, better world, the clip we heard came from an episode of 6 Minute English. You can watch the whole episode on our website. Find the link below.
And watch more episodes of the Pronunciation Lounge on our website too. See you soon.
Bye.